Friends, building AI agents today often sounds simple in theory, but once you move beyond small experiments, the complexity becomes apparent. Long-running tasks, retries after failures, queue management and scaling can quickly become infrastructure headaches rather than product progress. My name is Daniel, and in this video, I'll walk you through how Trigger.dev works from the inside and what it actually means for building reliable AI workflows in production. Unlike traditional background job tools that focus purely on task execution, this tool is built specifically with AI agents in mind. Guys, make sure you check out all the useful links in the description after watching this video. There might be some nice discounts there. Let's jump right in. Mates, before we go further, let's clarify what Trigger.dev actually is. Trigger is an open-source platform built specifically for creating AI agents and long-running workflows in TypeScript. It's designed to handle tasks that don't finish instantly and require reliable background execution with proper retry logic and state management. Instead of building all that infrastructure yourself, the platform manages it for you. Guys, it allows you to create autonomous agents, chain prompts together, run tasks in parallel, and orchestrate complex workflows inside a single system. It works seamlessly with existing Node.js SDKs, supports Python scripts, integrates with tools like FFmpeg and browser automation, and allows you to stream AI responses directly to the front end in real time. That means you can embed AI agents directly into your existing systems, instead of rebuilding your architecture around them. Folks, right now we are building a simple AI-powered video generator, a great example of a long-running task. Video rendering takes time, especially when you're processing media and combining assets. On a traditional backend, that often leads to timeouts and failed jobs. Trigger.dev is designed specifically to handle heavy, long-running workflows without breaking. Our idea is simple. First, we ask an AI model to generate a short motivational fact about nature. Then we take a background video, process it with FFmpeg, and overlay the generated text to create a final rendered clip. Mates, inside our Trigger project folder, we create a new file called videogenerator.ts, where we define the core workflow. Every task gets a unique ID, so the platform can track its status in real time. We define the main execution function and split it into two steps: generating the text and rendering the video. You'll notice the Trigger.dev SDK is underlined in red. That's because we haven't installed it yet. So we open the terminal, copy the setup command from the dashboard, paste it in, and run it. We choose the CLI option and complete the installation. Guys, before we move on, I try to make my content fun instead of boring. And in return, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content I make. Next, we move to step 1. We import OpenAI and send a simple prompt asking for a short motivational fact about nature. The important part is that this is standard OpenAI code, but inside Trigger.dev, it becomes much more reliable. If the API fails or slows down, the workflow doesn't crash. The platform automatically retries in the background. Friends, because the execution is managed by Trigger, the agent can safely pause, retry, and continue without losing state, which is critical for production AI systems. After installing the OpenAI library, we test step 1. We run the local dev server, sync with the cloud, and trigger a test from the dashboard. The text is generated successfully. Our foundation works. Now we move to media processing. We install FFmpeg and its TypeScript types so we can handle video directly in Node.js. Back in the file, we implement step 2. Take the generated text, define the background video path, and overlay the text in the center using FFmpeg. Mates, you can also monitor task status in real time and see exactly how each step executes inside the dashboard. We wrap the rendering logic in a promise-based flow because video generation is long-running. On a typical backend, this is where you'd hit a timeout. Trigger.dev allows the process to continue in the background for as long as needed. We restart the server, run the final test, and watch both steps execute. The text is generated, the video renders successfully, and we get a finished MP4 file with the subtitle layered on top. Guys, from here you can extend this into more advanced edits or full media workflows without worrying about time limits. And if you need to stream intermediate AI outputs to your frontend while the task is running, Trigger.dev supports real-time streaming directly to your application. The entire process runs reliably from start to finish. Folks, building AI agents isn't just about writing prompts anymore. Once you move into production, reliability becomes the real challenge. And that's exactly where Trigger.dev fits in. It gives your workflows the stability to handle long-running tasks and failures without forcing you to build complex infrastructure yourself. It fits naturally into a TypeScript environment, so you keep writing familiar code while the reliability layer runs behind the scenes. Compared to platforms like Temporal, Vercel Workflows, or Inngest, Trigger is positioned specifically around AI-native and TypeScript-first development. If you're building AI systems that need to work consistently outside of demos, this kind of foundation makes a real difference. Hopefully, this gave you a clear picture of how it works in practice and whether it fits your workflow. Friends, before you go, check the links in the description. That's where all the coupons and special offers are. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.